for us to socially distance ourselves. But we will start with contestants 1 through 10 lined up on this wall, and contestants 11 through 19 sitting in their boxes. So on the wall here, everyone will be socially distanced 6 feet apart, contestants 1 through 10. And we will start when the pageant begins. Ella is going to come out. There will be carpet right here. Ella will walk out first, and after she is 6 feet in, this is more than 6 feet, but this is a good distance, the next girl will walk behind her. This is the time when I want you girls to be looking at the judges, who are going to be sitting right over here. Addie, zoom around and show them where the judges will be seated. Yes, very good. So you are looking at the judges. We're not waving, so please don't wave. We never wave in a pageant. But we are looking at the judges, and we are walking very, very slowly with our shoulders back, our back as straight as we can. Girls, make sure those dresses are flush to the ground. I don't need to be able to see shoes, and they don't need to be long enough that you're tripping on them. That is going to not be good at all. So we don't want girls to have to be holding their dresses up. You should be able to walk smoothly, just like this. So you will walk up. Again, there will be carpet here. You will come up slowly, and Ella's the first one. She is going to go ahead and walk this way, and the next contestant is going to stop at the stairs until further announced. So Ella is going to come in. They're going to introduce her, say some things about her. Ella can wave because she's last year's queen, and she's going to come around this way. Now, let's pretend like I'm a contestant. I just walked in, and I'm waiting for Ella to do her call for the MC to introduce her. So I'm standing here. The next girl is still on the carpet, 6 feet down. The next girl 6 feet down, etc., etc. Then, once we begin and they introduce us, we are going to do what I call a quick pass-through. This will only be, again, contestants 1 through 10. The pass-through is going to consist of the girls walking up in their gowns, not doing anything, just looking at the judges. I'm looking at each judge. I'm going from 1 to 2 to 3, and I'm literally just going to walk. I'm not stopping. I'm not going down the runway. My eyes are glued to the judges here. I walk to the corner, on around, and then I'm going to circle back. So the girls are going 6 feet apart, and it's going to look just like a merry-go-round. They are continuing to go. Now, Addie, follow me, please. Once I exit the stage, I'm going to walk all the way back here, still being socially distanced. Walking around slowly, slowly, slowly. By this point, once I'm here, by this point, all of the girls, contestants 1 through 10, should already be on the green stage. If not, I'm going to slow down a little bit and make sure that they are. I'm going to keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. And by the time I walk all the way over this way, I should end up right back here at the beginning. Once I'm here at the beginning, I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to do my on-stage introduction. Someone will be standing here with a microphone, and this is where I'm going to say, hello, I'm contestant number 2, Jane Doe. I am the daughter of John and Jane Doe Sr., and I'm sponsored by Harrodsburg Jane Doe Company, or whatever I'm going to say there, okay? So whatever your intro is, you will do it from this position. Then you will walk down to this point, and this is where you model your evening gown. You're going to stop at spot number 1, again looking at each one of my judges. Then I walk all the way over to the stage, the stage's end, to the left-hand corner, and stop and pose for my judges again. Remember, this is what we call pretty feet. It's where one foot is catty-cornered. My shoulders are back, and I'm looking right at those judges. I'm gliding across the stage. Really practice that and make sure that you are not being rough and too non-ladylike. Then I will come back to the center. Addie, if you'll come stand right over here. This is my runway, so I stop in the middle. I walk down to the runway just like this. This is my time to really get the judge's attention. I'm going to turn, and you turn however your coach or however you feel comfortable doing. pause for a second. By the way, here, I will be standing behind you with a stop sign, and that's going to tell the girls that they need to pause before they turn. I want the judges to have a long time to look at their pretty faces. This is as close as they will be to the judges. So teach your girls to wait until my stop sign goes to go before they leave this position. So we turn, they'll walk back, make a big circle here with their pretty dresses. Just as soon as they start turning, they need to turn their head so the judges see them. Stop and pause one last time. Then you will walk this way. Again, eyes on the judges. My MC is right over here. I'm going to stop and stand. He will come over. He will ask a question that he pulls out of a fishbowl. One of those questions that I've already provided you. Then he will bring the microphone over. The girls will answer their question. Thank you. Then they will turn and exit the west side. So they will come to the stairs right here, turn, and exit to the west. Then they will walk all the way around. Addie, show where they'll walk. And then they will end up over here at the boxes. So stop right there, Addie. The boxes 1 through 10 will be right there. Okay. So at that point, after that, we are going to bring them out for crowning once they have done everything they need to do. And by the way, we'll do that exact same thing again for group 2. So group 1 is in their seats, and then we'll have my helpers bringing group 2 down, and they will do the exact same thing. They will do a pass through, then they will stop and do on-stage introduction, evening gown model, on-stage question, and exit, okay? For the crowning, what we're going to do is we are going to actually have a top 10. So the girls are all in their boxes, and what we will do when it's time for crowning is my helpers will tell them to be ready, and we will call the top 10. If they get called as a top 10, they will come back to the stage, and we will have them socially distanced here on the stage. It will be one person here, and go all the way across the stage, and we'll help you with placement on that, which is very, very important. Okay, so after that, we will give away our awards, and those girls will come down to the stage. So I know that's a crash course in what this is going to look like. The main thing that I want the girls to know is that there will be helpers here, so I don't want them to panic and think, I don't know when I turn here, when I go here, and when I don't. We will take care of that. There may be a point, especially with our top 10, when the judges ask the girls to turn a quarter turn or half turn to the right or to the left. That just means if they're facing the judges that they're going to do a quick turn so the judges can see the back of their dresses, and then we'll tell them to do another turn back toward the front so they can practice that if they would like. We are going to have such a good time. I appreciate everybody taking the time to watch this video. Watch it several times if you need to. Get comfortable with it. If you have questions, as always, reach out to me. But again, I will make sure the judges know that we have not had a practice. They are not going to be judged on exactly where they go, but we're looking at the overall girl and her confidence. Thank you all so much, and if you have questions, let me know. Bye-bye.